It's like in the raw. It's an emerald right outside of the door.
Correct.
Where did that come from?
We have the largest natural emerald crystal ever found, and it's the finest known emerald crystal. And it sits right at the entrance to the vault because it's kind of a transition from the mineral collection into the land of finished jewels and gems.
And it's for real.
It's for real. It's 1,869 carats. And just as you pass into the gem vault, you see a magnificent emerald and diamond and platinum tiara.
So you can kind of get an idea of where it started and where it goes to from there. All right, where'd you get all of these things?
Well, the museum has an international reputation for collecting fine gem crystals. Like I said, it's the natural diamond, the natural emerald. So we kind of put the word out with all our contacts worldwide in various mining areas and said, hey, we're going to start now focusing on jewelry, gemstones, in addition to the natural crystals. And boy, our connections really came through, I can tell you. We were overwhelmed. We had thousands and thousands of stones to pick from and picked about the top 200.
And of course, Lester and Sue Smith had something to do with this.
Absolutely.
Because I see their name above the door.
Their enthusiasm and imagination are very contagious, as you know, and they provided the resources to help us make the vision into the reality.
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot here. We're going to talk about minerals. See, I did my research. There's 4,000 types. 100 are durable that you can use, and then 20 can be made into jewelry. Let's start with the amethyst. What's it known for?
It's a very ancient gemstone. In fact, it was first described by the Greeks, and they believed that if you wore amethyst or put it in your goblet, you could drink as much wine as you wanted and never get smashed.
Never get smashed.
The name amethyst means not drunk.
All right, so there you go. You want to go? Be sure and wear an amethyst if you're going out for New Year's Eve.
There you go.
All right, now what about the sapphire?
Well, sapphire is a legendary gemstone. It was one of Princess Diana's favorites. It was her wedding ring stone, which was very nice. But we have two sapphires in this gem vault that rival anything in the world. We have a 102 karat blue pendant, and we have a 168 karat golden yellow sapphire. The beautiful thing about it being a museum, you don't have to keep it in your vault or in your dresser drawer. You can come here and see them.
Absolutely, and you can come this weekend.
Absolutely.
And now I want you to meet the man who had the task of taking these minerals and making jewelry out of them, Ernesto Moreda. Yes. And you are from Houston, right?
Yes, well, I live in Houston, yes.
Now, I have heard that you sit around and you just kind of sketch these things on a napkin sometime when you were inspired. Is that correct?
That's true.
Some of these pieces of jewelry that we're going to see?
Absolutely. Sometimes they come from a napkin, sometimes from a dream. It just really depends on...
Like be specific. Which ones will we see in here?
The aquamarine suite with the earrings, that one, well, I was at a bar just enjoying a cocktail, and I had the idea, and I had to have a napkin, and I just had to put it down right away. Most of the time, the piece comes out exactly the way I was thinking. Sometimes, like anything else that it has to do with beauty, the piece just starts to take a life of its own. And we make a couple of changes here and there along the way, so that when I'm finished, it's 90% my original idea, but it's actually a little better than I thought.
Okay, now the majority of the jewelry we're going to see in here, you designed.
Yes.
Okay, is there anybody that wore a piece in here that we should know about that's famous?
Yes, the Tahitian pearl necklace was worn by Joan Rivers at the Emmy fashion wrap-up. And it's Russian cut diamonds, platinum, and Tahitian pearls. Yeah.
Now don't forget the Gem Vault opens this weekend, and for more information, check out hmns.org.
And don't go away, because when we come back, what I'm wild about this week. Plus, Lauren's giving away some free ice cream, so stay with us. Okay, ladies, the last thing you want to do when you get home from work is cook a meal that takes up time and takes time away from your family. We've got a really good idea, because with me is Heather King. She is with Frozen in Time, and that is the cutest name I've ever heard. Now explain this concept, because I've actually done it, so I know how it works, and I am obsessed with this.
It is a meal assembly business. Our customers come in, they've already pre-registered and selected 8 or more menu items they'd like to prepare while they're here. We have all the ingredients already chopped, sliced, diced, laid out for them with a proper measuring tool in its spots. No guesswork involved. The recipe's right in front of you. You can follow it or make a couple accommodations based on you and your family's tastes, and go through the assembly directions, assemble your recipe, go put it in the cooler, move on to the next station. You can assemble 12 to 16 meals in 2 hours.
You know what I like about this too is the fact that when you do cook, it takes so long to chop the vegetables and to peel onions and all that stuff, and it's so boring. I mean, it's just such boring time. So this is all done for you.
It is. So you still enjoy the sizzle of cooking, but you haven't spent all the time, the labor to chop all your vegetables. We make all of our own sauces from scratch. We've done everything that you would do if you had the time in your own home to do.
And it's good. It's gourmet food, isn't it?
It's terrific recipes. We offer 16 to 18 recipes a month. You're not going to see an awful lot of casserole, quick dish meals, some of the things that you might already have the time to do in your own home. You're going to find, chicken primavera with julienne vegetables. You're going to find our ever so popular coconut chicken that can be oven fried or can be pan fried, so you can customize things a little bit for your taste. But the recipes are such a wide variety, you can't go wrong.
When I come to places like this and I come home from work, pop the meal in the oven, and it's delicious, and I can spend time with my little girl.
Exactly.
Okay, you said register online, so what's your website?
www.frozenintime.com.
And all the menu and all the information's up there?
All the information's there. We do to-go service, delivery service. We have corporate events here at the facility as well, where companies can come and do this as an employee incentive event, private parties.
Okay,
it's
boss.
all online.
Let's bring Channel 55 out here. Thanks, sweetie. It looks really good.
Hi everybody, Baskin-Robbins wants to know if you've been naughty or nice. If you are one of the first 5 viewers to email me at wild@55thetube.com, we'll give you a $6 gift certificate good to try one of their very new sundaes, so email me.
Well, we're out of time for today's show. We would love to hear from you. If you have questions, comments, ideas, just about anything, email us at wild@55thetube and I'll email you back. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next week.
Lara's clothing provided by It's All About You.